Wales finally breaks Six Nations losing streak with dominant 31-17 win over Italy after 15 consecutive Six Nations defeats. Wales finally ended their long wait for victory with a commanding 31-17 win over Italy at the Principality Stadium. The win, while emphatic, was more than just a scoreline. It marked a psychological turning point for Wayne Pivac's side, signaling that the rebuild under Rob Tandy is gaining traction. For 3 years, Wales had struggled to find consistency, leaving their fans frustrated and searching for signs of hope. On Super Saturday, they delivered in front of a passionate Cardiff crowd, combining discipline, intensity, and emotion to secure a memorable victory. Top line, Wales back with a bang. The match began with a strong sense of purpose from the home side. Wales number 8 Aaron Wainwright set the tone, slicing through the Italian defence on 14 minutes to score the opening try. His physicality and vision allowed him to break multiple tackles, leaving the Azzurri scrambling. Wainwright doubled his tally 10 minutes later, again showcasing the kind of forward dominance that has been emblematic of successful Welsh sides in previous decades. By the 28th minute, hooker Dewi Lake powered over from a rolling maul, with Dan Edwards' precise conversion sending Wales into a 21-0 lead at halftime. This start was significant not only for the scoreboard but also for the psychological impact. After a torrid run of results, Wales needed to establish authority early, and Wainwright's double strike, combined with Lake's decisive contribution, achieved exactly that. The Principality Stadium roared with every tackle, carry, and try, creating an atmosphere reminiscent of the golden era of Welsh rugby. Clinical execution in the second half. The second half began with Edwards continuing his fine form, scoring a try just 3 minutes after the restart. He then added a drop goal from a goal line dropout, further extending Wales' lead to 31-0. By this point, Italy were facing a near impossible task. Despite their recent improvements under Gonzalo Quesada, the Azzurri were outmatched by a Welsh side that combined tactical execution with raw physicality and emotional drive. Italy did manage to score 3 tries through Tommaso Di Bartolomeo, Tommy Allen, and Paolo Garbisi, making the final scoreline 31-17. But the result was never seriously in doubt after Wales' dominant opening 40 minutes. While the Italians showed flashes of skill and cohesion, errors at key moments compounded their problems. Wales capitalized on turnovers, penalties, and defensive lapses, demonstrating the kind of ruthlessness required at the elite level. 15 minutes to remember. It was during the opening quarter that Wales truly stamped their authority. The roar of the Principality Stadium following Wainwright's first try set the tone for the remainder of the game. Every carry, every ruck, and every defensive stand seemed amplified by the energy of the home crowd. Wainwright's second try, which came just 10 minutes later, reinforced the message that Wales were determined to end their Six Nations curse. Dewi Lake's try before halftime was the emotional high point. The hooker, often understated in his performances, led from the front and demonstrated why leadership in the forward pack is crucial. The Principality erupted in celebration as the Welsh team showed cohesion, intelligence, and precision, a combination missing in previous campaigns. Dan Edwards' conversions maintained the accuracy required to translate dominance into points, ensuring Wales went into the break with a commanding 21-0 advantage. Italy's challenges and Wales' ruthlessness. Italy, despite recent improvements, struggled to respond to Wales' intensity. Under Quesada, the Azzurri have developed a more structured approach, combining efficient scrummaging with tactical breakdown work and attacking flair. However, Wales identified and exploited weaknesses, particularly in defensive alignment and discipline. Alex Mann, Wainwright, David Jenkins, and James Botham were particularly effective at the breakdown, disrupting Italian possession and applying relentless pressure. Wales' ability to combine technical proficiency with emotional intensity was evident throughout the match. Edwards' try-saving cover tackle in the 66th minute exemplified the defensive commitment that complemented their attacking dominance. Tomos Williams, at scrum half, provided tempo and precision, allowing Wales to maintain control and exploit gaps in the Italian defensive line. Every aspect of their performance reflected a team motivated not just by strategy, but by the desire to reclaim pride and confidence in the Six Nations. Errors and discipline, the difference maker. While Italy displayed skill and determination, mistakes proved costly. They conceded 10 penalties, 13 turnovers, and struggled in lineouts, completing only 77% of their throws. Wales, in contrast, committed slightly more turnovers, 18, but were more opportunistic and effective in exploiting Italy's errors. This contrast highlights a crucial lesson in elite rugby: possession and territory are meaningless if mistakes come at critical moments. Wales' capacity to maintain composure, capitalize on opportunities, and sustain pressure made the difference. Italy's late tries, including Garbisi's score in the dying moments, were too little, too late. Wales' emotional intensity, coupled with their tactical execution, ensured that the game never truly slipped from their grasp. The match reinforced the idea that rugby is as much about mental fortitude and desire as it is about skill and structure. Player ratings and key performances: Aaron Wainwright, dominant in both attack and defense, his 2 tries set the tone for Wales' victory. His physicality and decision-making were crucial. 9/10 Dewi Lake, inspirational leadership from the hooker, complemented by a crucial try. His work in the line-out and breakdown was exemplary. 8/10 Dan Edwards, accurate kicking and intelligent game management, including a try and a drop goal, cemented Wales' control. 9/10 Tomos Williams, efficient at scrum half, setting tempo and connecting forwards and back seamlessly. 8/10 Alex Mann and David Jenkins, physical presence in the breakdown, consistently disrupting Italian possession and providing a platform for attacks. 7/10 Italy's Paolo Garbisi offered moments of class and vision, but he lacked the support and consistency required to overcome Wales' defensive and emotional intensity. The tactical battle: Rob Tandy's approach emphasized gradual improvement over radical change. Rather than overhauling tactics or introducing untested players, he focused on refining the team's structure and emphasizing emotional commitment. The result was a performance that combined smart game management with high-intensity execution. Wales' forward pack, particularly Wainwright, Lake, and Jenkins, dominated collisions and controlled the tempo. The backs, led by Edwards and Williams, translated forward momentum into points with precise kicking, clever running lines, and support play. Italy's defense, normally a strength, was repeatedly tested and exposed by Wales' combination of power and pace. Looking ahead for Wales, areas to address include consistency in discipline, injury management, and maintaining intensity across all 80 minutes. However, the principles of direct, disciplined, and accurate play demonstrated against Italy can serve as the blueprint for future success. The win also reinforces the importance of emotional drive in rugby, showing that a team motivated by pride and desire can overcome historical adversity. Italy's takeaways: Italy's 2026 Six Nations campaign was still notable. They achieved a maiden victory over England, competed with top-tier sides like France and Ireland, and demonstrated improvement in structure, scrummaging, and breakdown efficiency. While the loss to Wales was disappointing, it highlighted areas for refinement, particularly discipline, turnover management, and defensive alignment. Under Quesada, the Azzurri are developing into a competitive unit capable of challenging elite teams, but consistency and mental resilience will be key moving forward. Conclusion: Wales' 31-17 win over Italy ended a 15-test losing streak in the Six Nations and provided a much-needed morale boost for players, coaches, and supporters. It was a victory built on intensity, discipline, and emotional engagement, illustrating the power of desire and preparation in elite rugby. The Principality Stadium roared, and for the first time in years, Welsh fans could celebrate without reservation. This performance signifies a turning point for the national side and a validation of Rob Tandy's patient approach. While questions remain about squad depth, tactical evolution, and future challenges, the foundations are set. Wales can now look forward to upcoming international fixtures with renewed confidence, a proven plan, and the knowledge that the fight and spirit of Welsh rugby remain as formidable as ever.